Hello, my name is Naomi, and this is my Percent for Art report on the San Diego International Airport. The reason I chose to do it on the San Diego International Airport is I went on a field trip there last year or the year before last, actually, right before the pandemic, and with one of my art classes, and I learned a lot. I got to know a lot from Joey Herring. He is the curator there, and I was lucky enough to get him to take us on our tour of all of the art at the airport. And you don't have to be a college student, though. You can just go ahead and they do free tours also for the public. So you don't even have to get a flight to go and check out the art at the airport. There is so much art at the airport. As soon as you approach the building, you can see it from the outside. There's all of these cool murals and public art on the outside, as well as temporary exhibitions that they do every year, and also performing arts. Um, they have both, when you walk up to the building, the first thing you're going to see is a piece called Dazzle by Uberall International. And this piece uses cutting edge technology to make the lights light up going back and forth. And it lights up the building at night in really cool ways. It's very beautiful. Another piece that they have on the outside is called Autoplast 2 and is side mirror hive. And all of those pieces there are the side mirrors from junked cars, which is also a very impressive piece. And, it's right on the parking structure. So it's also very thematic. And then, as far as like, another piece, like I can't go back, but another piece was just a statue there, the Guillermo. When they first made the building, they actually spoke to this guy, Jim Campbell, about the construction of the way the building was going to be because they wanted to make sure that they could accommodate his artwork. And this is one of the largest pieces of art in the airport. It actually spans through a bunch of different terminals, and you can see there a man swimming. That's really cool. That is also, sometimes there's birds that fly by and the guy swims by. It's a very nice installation. Another installation is called Tree Lines by Gail Roberts. This is when you're there and you stand at a distance, it looks like it's all one tree. But when you get close, you can see that each painting represents a different type of tree and a different landscape that you can find here in California. So that piece also is also, you can see there how it's set into the wall. It's a permanent piece at the airport that will, stay there forever, ever, just like the ribbon lighting piece by Jim Campbell. Another interior piece, which I liked a lot, was Sunlight Juxtaposed by Joan Irving. And this one just has all of these transparent light panels, or not panels, glass panels that allow the light to shine through. It looks very beautiful. It's in one of the terminals. And basically, there's art like this is everywhere you go. When you walk through the airport, it's hard to walk by something and not see art. It's kind of like these pieces that are done in the walls where the tile is done texturally, or this artist has done these cube shapes that come out of the wall. You can see that there's just a lot of thought and has been put into every single detail of both the building and really every surface. Like there was art in the bathrooms, there was art everywhere. Not only besides these installations, they do yearly exhibits. And so every year they have a theme and people can submit their art. In 2019, it was Forces of Nature. So these are three different pieces of art that were accepted that year. And, one of these is botanical, like it's a botanical mandala. You can see the second piece is oil on canvas. And then the third piece is like this balsa wood jigsaw piece. So each piece very unique, and each is a different artist's interpretation of the theme for that year, which was forces of nature. Then 2018, we had figures of speech. And, here we have, again, something that is just very textural. And then this piece by Kevin Larson, where he was showing these bronze sculptures of people using sign language, which is really interesting. Um, so I'm not going to go through all the years, but anyway, you can see every year they have a different theme, and they allow local artists to submit their pieces. And then those pieces are on exhibit for a year. Now, all of these are percent for art. This was actually the first time I heard about percent for art, was when I went on this tour of this airport. And so I was interested to discover through this class that this idea originated in the New Deal. So as you can see, it's built into their budget that not only were there permanent structures, but also on a yearly basis, they invest on a yearly basis, and not just in the visual arts, but also in residency and ongoing performances. And when I was there and when I went on my tour, they had, a performance troupe that was coming through, that was doing, little skits in the main lobby. And then they also have music that they have, and silk performers. So yeah, very diverse artwork that is available there. Also, another thing is that this particular airport is doing well financially. They don't accept any money from the government. So all of this percent for art is all comes out of their profits and is reinvested in the community. I thought this was a great example of percent for art, and how the percent for art can benefit the community through making it really beautiful, and how that art is available to anybody, which I thought was really nice as well. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a great day. That is the end of my show. And if you want more information about the San Diego International Airport, you can go to arts.san.org, look at the arts program, and there'll be tons more beautiful photos there. Thank you for your time.